Yo, what's good, internet? And today we will be talking about the Clancy Goes to Recon Breakpoint beta. Since the game is about like a day away, I might as well talk about the beta before the game actually comes out. But anywho, I will strictly just talk about gameplay. The mode that I usually just end up playing was the single player campaign for the most part, and I did play with some people on it as well, but I cannot talk about the PvP aspect because I have not tried it out at all. So Breakpoint is an online tactical shooter game set in an open world environment, and I gotta say, I'm not gonna lie, the environment is just splendid. It fits with the whole world and everything, and each of those environments and landscapes can actually use as a tactical advantage. For example, as they said, you can literally go and use the mud as camouflage. That's kind of cool. And according to Ubisoft, they said the Aurora is larger than the other game, Wildlands map. So of course, the more XP that you gain, you can actually upgrade your skills and your classes. There's 4 classes in total literally starting in the game, but they will be actually planning to make more classes in the near future. But of course, they have Field Medic, Assault, Panther, and Sharpshooter, and each of those classes has specific perks and abilities that you can use, and each of those abilities can be used in different ways. But as far as shooting goes, you can actually go in third person or first person, technically, while aiming. I feel that the whole aiming setting is just retarded, and I felt like it's not needed, but hey, it's there. And the other thing that I do not like is the camera. Like, the camera is just everywhere, and I wish it was like the Division, where when you press like the R3 button or the L3 button and it just flip-flops. It doesn't even do that. Like, it's just all over the place. I can't really properly shoot anybody while my camera is just flying all over the place. That needs to be fixed, bruh. Oh, and before I forget this, your character is mainly based on fatigue, hunger, and hydration. If you go and build those camps, you will be able to have different perks like injury resistance, fatigue resistance, drone speed, stamina, accuracy, XP bonuses, and more. Of course, as customizing your own character, you can also have a specific loadout for your weapons and gear as well. And then you can also use most of your inventory to help you out through your battles in exploring the lands. Speaking of battles, by far as battle goes, to me, it feels like it's, because I've been there, done that with the Division 2 and Wildlands. I have not played the Wildlands, but I have played the beta of the Wildlands. But to me, in similarity, comparing the two, it's not really much different between Breakpoint and Wildlands. But in my case, I feel that they added a little bit more realism to it, because you'll be able to climb, you'll be able to slide through cliffs and things like that. It's more realistic than the other two games. And speaking of being realistic, I actually am surprised that they actually added a dialogue choice tree and a mode called exploration. That was first used in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So how this exploration mode works, so they'll randomly like generate missions and things literally all over the map. So each person's experience will be different than another person. That actually like that in most games. And of course, as you go out through the world, there are things to do like collect documentaries, looking to see to get more parts for your loadout, and literally taking over people's bases and all that type of crazy stuff. As far as the internet connection goes, I know you guys hate me for always them talking about it, but it needs to be said. Internet connection in this case is fine. I had no problem with the internet connection in my case, so that's pretty much good. So I'm gonna do my overview now. So I think this game is gonna be worth it in release? In my case, I might check up on it or so, because I'm not gonna lie, I actually am interested in it. It definitely seems like a really good game, but in my case, I'm afraid to, like, you know, buy it and then just get bored of it easily, like in the Wildland beta and in Division 2, because I wasn't really into the Tom Clancy games. But in this case, I might start getting into it or whatever, but I'm gonna be really cautious on this one. But that's my whole beta review. So of course, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I do reviews, videos, PvP matches, streams, and more. And if you haven't yet, please don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page and my Twitch account, because I stream on those platforms as well. Everything should be in the description box below. Stay blessed.